guys, look what we got. The Avid Renegade snorkel for the light bars. Okay, I'm going to show you how well packed this thing is. It's got packing paper for days. And then this is the top. Wow, that's big. And then let's see what else. Hardware, mounting hardware, and paper for maybe a template, I hope. Let's see, what is this? A nice little hose with a spring in it that says Avid, so they make their own stuff. Oh my gosh, what is this? Some more piping wrapped up in foam and bubble wrap. Oh, an empty bag. Just kidding. It's actually the snorkel. So it's going to mount up here and on the back side right along here, and you're going to have to cut a hole and slip it in. Okay. Let's see, anything else? Nope, just paper. So, really well packed. Shipping company did a good job. No messed up on the boxes. And yeah. Okay guys, so it's time. Today we're doing the snorkel install. Okay, so what you're gonna do first off, as a really good thing, is make sure you have all your stuff you need. So we're drilling into the metal. So get a paint that's kind of like your car color, so you can paint it on the side, or just straight black if that's what you care about. Okay, you're gonna need a 3.5-inch hole saw, and I would recommend a unibit just because you can stage the holes. It's gonna be just a lot easier in general. And a drill. When we get down into here, to get to this, you don't have to take off your wheel, but if you want to make it easier, you can. But you're gonna take off the wheel well liner. So I mean, just if you can get tools back there to undo these bolts, it's really easy to get to. You're gonna pop that out, and I will go in depth on how to install the hoses and stuff. But first we're going to actually cut out the snorkel hole. You're going to need to tape this off because you're going to want to paint those holes that you're going to be drilling, and that way all you'd have to do is rip the mask off when you're done. Okay, no need to actually go into super hard depth with it. I'm going to leave this old decal on here for now, and if I don't like it, I'll take it off. And then we're going to be also removing this because this is going to sit in the way of the snorkel, and I'm going to try to install it again onto the snorkel itself afterwards. Alright, so I'd already cut out the decal. So this hole and this hole are lined up, and then I put them in the middle, and this is where they would line up next on mine. Okay, your snorkel might be a little different. My template feels like it's off, and then now we're going to go ahead and tape this on here, and I'll get back with y'all when I'm done. Okay guys, so we got this on and taped down now, and you can see there's tape behind this hole, this hole, this hole, and this hole, so that way when you go to paint, it's going to stay all right there. Got 3.5-inch hole saw, picked one up at Harbor Freight, put my drill on first gear so it spins slower, and yeah, we're gonna give this a shot. Let's hope we don't mess up, because you know, you only get one shot. Alright, I'll be back. Okay guys, so we got the hole drilled out. Alright, it actually fits. I already test fit it. It fits really good. And then we're going to drill these out. I'm going to drill just this hole out first, and then I'm going to kind of touch the A-pillar thing, and then I'll go back and do this one, because these are going to be the real test ones right here. I need to remove this, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little tape right here, and I don't have a plastic panel tool like you probably should, and I really don't want to damage the paint, so what I'm going to do, get a little screwdriver with the tape to protect it, and I'm going to pry it up and pop it off. All right? Okay, so actually I got this hole drilled. I was going to do this up here, but actually first what I'm going to do is I'm going to take off the wheel well. You should probably do this in the actual beginning of the install, just so it's out of the way. And I'm going to go ahead and put this one bolt in, and then we'll get to that. That way I have something to support this, so I don't have to have any other help. Hey guys, got the wheel well out. I'm actually going to go ahead and, I'm just going to go ahead and do the hosing now while I'm down here. This part, you're going to slide out, and this circle right here is where the Avid corner piece, this thing, is going to slide into. And then this will attach to this, and you're gonna use your little clamp things to clamp that down. And this bracket right here, I was actually curious as to where this goes. It replaces this bracket right here, this factory bracket right here. All right, and you're just gonna install this one in its place. All right, so I'm gonna get that done, and I'll be back with you in a second. All right, guys, so to get the hose out, I actually had a little problem. I couldn't figure out why it wasn't coming out. Well, turns out right here, that bolt right there is on the top side of the hose. You gotta unscrew that, and it should slide right out of the hole right here, okay? Now I actually had to take off this bracket first, the one that was right here, and I'm going to put on the new hose, I think, first, or the bracket. I'm going to give it a try and see which one works better, and then we'll route all the hosing up here, attach it to the snorkel after we drill these holes right up here, and get everything hooked up. Okay guys, so we got the 2 holes for this drilled for the bracket. So what we did to get here is we got this hole, all these holes are drilled out, right? We put 1 bolt in this hole to hold the snorkel in place, got the bracket, put some tape behind it, set it in place, and to where it was like this right here on the holes. And then we pulled the snorkel up and took it off, and the tape was holding it there, or had a second person helping. And unless you have double-sided sticky tape. And then we go ahead and pre-tap the holes just a little bit, took the bracket off, and where the holes are already a little tapped, we went and drilled them out, and now we're going to go ahead and install this bracket. Alright guys, so we got this installed. I was going to put some silicone underneath these to prevent rusting and water from getting inside there, but I forgot. And so what we're going to do is, since this is going to be underneath the snorkel, we're just going to gently dab it around here just to keep the water out from here. It really shouldn't get in from underneath. And we're going to put some here inside the rivet holes as well. And I'm also going to go ahead and paint these rings right here, and we'll get this thing installed. Okay guys, so it got dark real quick. I already put this bolt in. We cleaned this off. This is up here just sitting here right now. What we're going to do is I got this 1 bolt in, and I'm going to attach the hose up under here from there to there on that end. And I already got the hose with the links on it right here that we're used to tie it in with. And then we'll finish bolting it in, and it'll be done. Okay guys, so I just wanted to finalize a few things real quick with the snorkel. We got it fully installed now. What we had to do to finish the installation was, when we had the wheel well off, I ended up not taking off the wheel at all. I didn't actually need to. You might actually want to. It could beneficially help out a lot. I did struggle a bit with space, but what I did was I had reached down in here, and you can see where this snorkel attaches to the hose right here, and your bolts, I don't know if you see the bolt, there's 1 bolt right there, and your other one is right there, and the other one is way down there. Okay, so I actually made the holes too big, and that's perfectly fine because it gives you a little bit of wiggle room. If you go too big though, you need to get some new washers to fill in that gap so this snorkel will not fall off. And likewise back here, it sits nice. What I did was I had set the snorkel here, put this up against it with double-sided sticky tape, pulled it off, held the bracket in place, and then drilled it, okay? I know I didn't make that very clear earlier. I just wanted to touch base with that one more time. And you can see where I actually have some silicone right here. It's all along on the inside of it. So to finish it up real quick, the way we did the install on the hosing, it's right down here. That's your air box. It just sits in there, and it goes back down and underneath there to the new bracket, which you can see right by that white nut right there. That's the new bracket. And you can't see it from down here because I got the wheel well on, but it basically went up attached here. Installing this hosing part was the most difficult part. I'd found out that if you had installed it onto this part first and then kind of wiggled it onto here, that's the easiest possibility. But here is what the final product looks like. And I will have a sound clip of me going down the road with this after this video. If you have any questions, ask them in the comments below. Like and subscribe for more. Hopefully to have some more Avid Essential products coming here soon. Going to be keeping in touch with them, and hopefully they'll have products available for purchase here very soon. Again, thanks for watching. Okay guys, so here we are. We're going to do a sound check real quick of the snorkel. It's a very windy day, sorry. You're not going to be able to do a noticeable sound difference unless you're going down the road and you just kind of like gun it. You can really hear it. Again, sorry if you can't really tell, but here you go. go again in the opposite direction of the wind and see if that helps out.